Okay, let's get right into it. Every single time we decide to start fresh, new year, new month, whatever it is, that same question pops up. Why is it so incredibly hard to just stick with it? Well, in this analysis, we're going to get to the bottom of that, once and for all. And look, if you're really up for making this time different, I'm challenging you to stick with me all the way to the end.
You know this feeling, right? The new shoes, the fresh workout plan, that amazing rush of pure, uncut enthusiasm. It's a fantastic feeling, but let's be honest, as this slide says, it's almost always temporary. And that's the tough reality we smash into over and over again. So that leads us directly into our first section, the cycle of false starts. We're talking about that familiar, incredibly frustrating loop that feels absolutely impossible to escape. But trust me, once you understand it, you can finally break it.
Tell me if this looks familiar. It all kicks off with that peak enthusiasm. Then comes the effort. We go all in, hitting the gym like our life depends on it. But because that pace is just not sustainable, we slam right into a wall of frustration. The results dry up, we feel totally fried, and you know what comes next? Quitting. And just like that, you're right back where you started. But listen, not this time. So, how do we actually break out of that cycle? Well, section 2 is all about the real goal. See, the most important change you can make has nothing to do with your workout plan. It starts with how you think about fitness itself. This is the one big misunderstanding that, honestly, changes the entire game.
And here it is. This is the absolute key. The common mistake, the thing we all do, is we focus only on the outcome, the muscles, the number on the scale, the mirror stuff. But the real goal, the one that actually works, is focusing on the process. Just building the behavior, the habit of showing up.
This quote just nails it, doesn't it? It explains why just trying harder is doomed to fail. If the habit of going to the gym isn't built on a solid foundation of understanding why you're doing what you're doing, it's just a house of cards. It's going to collapse the second life pushes back.
Okay, so let's get tactical. Let's move into section 3, the 4 fitness killers. Think of these as the hidden traps that are specifically designed to sabotage all of your progress. Let's name them so we can avoid them.
First up, trap number 1, random training. You know what this looks like. You walk into the gym, you find the biggest person there, and you just try to copy what they're doing. Or you're switching up your entire routine every week because of something new you saw online. That kind of chaos doesn't build muscle. It just leads to exhaustion. Your body needs consistency. It needs progressive overload, which is just a fancy way of saying you need to gradually ask it to do a little bit more over time. That is the only biological trigger for real growth. Now, this next one, this is the one that messes with everybody's head because it feels so wrong. Trap number 2 is ignoring rest. We are hardwired to believe that more work always means more results. But in the world of fitness, that is a one-way ticket to self-destruction. The simple biological truth is this: you don't build muscle in the gym. You build it when you're resting and sleeping. And that brings us to trap number 3. And this one is huge: relying on motivation. To get past this, we have to make a really clear distinction between a feeling that comes and goes and a skill that you can actually build. See, motivation is just an emotion. It's powerful for sure, but it's like a storm. It rolls in and then it rolls out. You cannot build a long-term plan on something so unreliable. Discipline, though, that's different. That's a skill. It's something you build day by day. It's the simple decision to act regardless of how you happen to feel in that moment. Your results are built on your commitment, not your mood. I absolutely love this way of thinking about it. Discipline isn't some kind of punishment. It's the bridge. It's the structure that you build piece by piece that will actually get you from where you are today to where you really truly want to be. And here we are, the final and maybe the most destructive trap of them all, the comparison game. The source material calls it the silent killer of progress, and man, I couldn't agree more. It's just poison. I mean, if you just look at it scientifically, comparing your body to someone else's makes zero logical sense. Your genetics are unique. The speed at which your body recovers is unique. Your lifestyle, your job, your sleep, even how your body handles stress, all of it is completely different from the person lifting next to you. It's a game you are guaranteed to lose. The only person you should ever be in competition with is the person you were yesterday. So, we've identified all the ways things go wrong. Now, let's build a new path forward. In our 4th section, we're going to lay out a new philosophy built on 4 core principles for lasting success. This is it. This is your new playbook. Number 1, commitment. You stick to one consistent, science-backed plan. It's non-negotiable. Number 2, science. You take the time to understand the why behind what you're doing so you can actually trust the process. 3, patience. You have to accept that your body changes on a biological clock, not an emotional one. And finally, number 4, mindset. You train your mind to be disciplined before you even think about training your muscles.
All right, theory is over. Welcome to our final section, your commitment. It's time to take that first step. And guess what? It starts right now. And it all comes down to this one beautifully simple idea. This entire transformation doesn't start with 100 changes. It starts with your commitment to building just one single new habit. That's it. So here it is, the challenge I laid out at the very beginning. I want you to answer this question for yourself right now. What is the one new habit you will commit to building starting today? And here's the last absolutely crucial piece of the puzzle. Declare it. The simple act of writing it down, of making it real, can be the spark that lights the whole fire. So I want you to do it. Put your one habit down in the comments below. Making it public can be the anchor your new discipline needs to hold on. And hey, if this analysis gave you some value, hitting that like button and subscribing really helps us keep making more. Let's remember, at the end of the day, we're not just building bodies here, we're building minds. I'll see you in the next one.